So, welcome back everyone, this is Phantom and welcome to Game 2 between mouz.Fly and WE.Pepsi.Infi. And Infi is a teal human spawning at 10 o'clock on Turtle Rock, while Fly is a purple orc spawning at 11 o'clock at Turtle Rock. And you see here that this is a close spawn match, so we're probably going to see some interesting strategies from both players. Right now, Fly is going for a standard orc build, where you put down an altar, burrow, and then barracks. Well, Infi is not doing anything out of the ordinary too. Standard human build, the farm's almost up, nothing being power build. So the altar of storms is almost done for Fly, and we're gonna see what hero he's getting in just a few seconds. And yep, and Fly is getting a Parseer. He's probably looking to do some chain lightning or summon some wolves against Infi's human army. The wolves are a pretty viable option because in early game Orc doesn't have much of an army, just a hero and a few grunts before they take to tier 2, so the wolves might prove very useful for Fly. Meanwhile, Infi is training an Archmage, and Fly has discovered that Infi is in a close spawn position to him, and I think Infi could assume the same thing too, because Fly had discovered him so early. First, Footman is being trained for Infi, and he's closing up his base with a farm and a first scout tower. And Farseer is up for Fly. He's going to lay some damage on this Footman, but this Footman is going to retreat, while Fly is going to creep off this green camp, and Infi is going to creep off his green camp with his Archmage and War Elemental and a few militia. And you see, the War Elemental has tanked all the damage, and that's how you should creep off when you use an Archmage, because the Water Elemental is here usable. You see, Infi just summoned another one, and he's creeping off this camp now to get his Archmage to level 2. While Fly has chosen to harass Infi's base, but he did not see Infi here, so he assumed that Infi is creeping off somewhere else. So he sees Infi creeping off here, but Infi is going to blow a TP, a pretty useless move by Infi. You just waste 350 gold just to not to get creepjacked by Fly's army. So Fly will try to stick around Infi's base and harass a bit more. The wolves are taking a bit damage, but it's not much. Well, Fly has learned his lesson, and he is taking to tier 2 early, and very early actually, because he's taking before he started his tag before putting down the Voodoo Lounge and his Orc Burrow. So let's see what Fly has in mind, and he's building a War Mill too. Some little scrimmage going on between the enemy's bases. Units taking a few hits, but nothing significant. This Arcane Tower is going to deal increased damage to the Spirit Wolf, so Fly has to deny his own wolf here, not to give any experience to the Archmage. He's going to retreat for now, not before laying some damage on his Footman, but it's not gonna do much. Another grunt came up for Fly, so he has 2 grunts now, while Infi has 4 footmen, and he can always pull some militia to reinforce his army if he's in trouble, and has the Water Elemental too, so more skirmishes going on here. The footman is taking a bit damage, so he has to retreat. So now Infi is pulling some militiamen to reinforce his army. Well, tier 2 is up for Fly. He is building a Spirit Lodge, a Watchtower, no Bestiary yet, not trading a second hero. Interesting choice. So there goes the turn shift, and so Fly is looking forward to do some shockwave maybe against those footmen and militia. Fly keeps to his harass strategy. However, this arcane tower is going to do a lot of damage to the pearl spirits, and they're going to be useless for harass now. So first, the Fly's army is going to go back to his main, regroup probably, and then go for the more harass maybe. And finally, the bestiary is being put down here. The spirit lodge is almost up, so we're gonna see some spirit walkers maybe from Fly, while Infi has sent 2 water elementals to see what Fly is up to. This water elemental is going to spot Infi's Fly's army. Infi is going to use this chance that that Fly is not in his base to do a tower rush on Fly's main. So Fly has to come back quickly. The turn shift is up, and we're gonna see some shockwave going down soon. Infi has purchased a Fire Lord, which is pretty viable against an Orc army because of his lava spawns. So he'll be able to have a army advantage over Fly. This the towers are being successfully upgraded. Some peons are gonna hide in the burrows not to get focused down. This lava spawn's taking quite some damage. First shockwave went up and damaged some peons, militiamen, and footmen. One grunt is going to get focused down, and he has to retreat. So we see here a better micro from Fly than in his first game. First Demolisher came up, so it is going to focus down those towers slowly. But however, the guard towers are up and are going to focus down this Altar of Storms. While Fly has to sit in the back of his base and try to defend against Infi's army. Infi is going to construct an arcane vault to get some fast scroll regions, while trying to harass some of the Fly's buildings. And Fly is just chilling here, trying to repair his Demolisher. Nothing coming out of the bestiary. However, he is training a Spirit Walker upgrade. First Spirit Walker is finished, so his magic damage are going to be very useful against those heavy armored footmen and militiamen. So Fly is getting ready to push back into his army once more, while this Demolisher is trying to focus down those peasants and those towers at the same time, which is going to be going to damage those peasants quite a lot actually, and making them repair the towers. Well, the one orc burrow has to be repaired by all the Fly's lumber peons, but it's going to go down nonetheless, and Infi is going to move onto this tower. However, it's getting repaired too, and the Parasir finally hits level 2, so we're gonna see some chain lightning against those footmen and militiamen. This watchtower is still up, so it is going to focus down this tower which is getting built, because the watchtower have higher range than the humans' guard towers. 2 demolishers are now up for Fly, are going to focus down those peons that are repairing the towers. Fly is going to put down 3 more ivory towers to strengthen his tower rush, while Fly is getting pushed in the very back of his base.